In January 2024, BRICS shocked the world by announcing its 5 new members: Iran, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Ethiopia, and Egypt. Experts believe that after this, BRICS will enjoy the leverage it earlier lacked: the power to control oil prices through the combination of Saudi Arabia, UAE, Iran, and Russia. But this does not seem a big deal, right? What if we say that BRICS plans to bring a new world order to offer an alternative to the West? Well, this will be done by adding new members to BRICS, making this bloc more powerful than any other in the world. Earlier, South Africa revealed the news, saying that more than 40 countries are willing to join BRICS, and 20 have submitted official applications. So, what are these countries that will be BRICS' future members? And how does BRICS aim to bring a new world order after such a phenomenal expansion? Let's find that out. After Saudi Arabia, Iran, UAE, Egypt, and Ethiopia joined BRICS this year, the bloc realized it could use expansion as an instrument of power. In other words, instead of trying to compete with Western blocs like the EU and G7 on its own, BRICS can invite new members and use their powers and leverages. For example, if BRICS wanted to control oil prices earlier, it had to ask Russia to massively increase or decrease its oil supply. Russia had to radically change the supply pattern to bring just a minor change. It's because it was one country against tens of oil-producing countries. But now, things have changed. With Iran, UAE, and Saudi Arabia, who lead OPEC, on its side, BRICS have control of the entire oil supply and price. That's when expansion becomes more important than ever, a process where newly joining states could offer their individual leverages to form a powerful collective pool. Soon after new countries joined BRICS, South Africa announced that nearly 34 countries are in view for membership in the BRICS Economic Group, which enjoys backing from China and Russia. It should be noted that information about the number of countries willing to join BRICS changed in different instances. Sometimes a figure of 20, sometimes 34, and sometimes 40 was revealed. However, one thing is certain: BRICS is taking expansion more seriously than ever. Addressing reporters, South African Foreign Minister Naledi Pandor affirmed that these nations have shown a strong interest in joining the alliance of major emerging economies. However, she chose not to reveal their identities. Russia is tasked with evaluating these applications as the current holder of the rotating chairmanship. This marks the first instance of a member assuming this role. The increasing membership is seen as a triumph for China and Russia, who aim to overhaul an international system they perceive as unfairly dominated by the United States. Under the leadership of Xi Jinping, China has played a crucial role in expanding BRICS, advocating for an alternative global order, strengthening ties with key global players from Russia to the Middle East, and reinforcing international institutions where Beijing holds sway. Minister Naledi Pandor revealed that Russia, taking over the chairmanship of the bloc from South Africa this year, has received written applications from 34 countries seeking membership. Pandor added that BRICS foreign ministers are formulating a BRICS partner country model to include 17 nations that were not accepted as full members earlier. But what are these countries we are talking about? Here's a reminder to please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Africa's geopolitics, economy, and changing landscape. Let's continue now. It should be noted that even though various officials have revealed the number of states willing to join BRICS, an official list with their names does not exist. However, if various reports and BRICS summits are considered, then a tentative list of countries willing to join BRICS can be made. Reports indicate that 18 states have formally submitted applications to join BRICS, including Algeria, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Belarus, Bolivia, Cuba, Honduras, Indonesia, Kazakhstan, Kuwait, Morocco, Nigeria, Pakistan, Palestine, Senegal, Thailand, Venezuela, and Vietnam. Moreover, approximately 21 countries have individually discussed the possibility of joining BRICS and have shown interest in the bloc. These countries include Afghanistan, Angola, Comoros, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Gabon, Guinea-Bissau, Guyana, Libya, Mexico, Myanmar, Nicaragua, South Sudan, Sudan, Suriname, Syria, Tajikistan, Tunisia, Turkey, Somalia, Uganda, and Zimbabwe. The total figure becomes 44 if we count the 5 new members joining BRICS. And because new members joined this year, chances are that the remaining 39 states will soon join BRICS, making it the biggest in the world. But the question is, can BRICS bring a new world order? Well, the answer lies in the number of countries BRICS would have. The reason why the Western order rules the world is because the majority of the world states accept and follow it. However, if BRICS gets the majority of countries on its side, there will be no hurdle in bringing a new world order led by BRICS. But to see whether BRICS can do so or not, we have to examine the attractions it offers for potential members. The crux of the BRICS appeal lies in an alternative financial system. Established in 2015, the New Development Bank, previously known as the BRICS Development Bank, was founded with its headquarters in Shanghai. It aimed to give BRICS members greater control over development financing and offer an alternative to institutions led by the U.S., such as the IMF and the World Bank, which emerged after World War II. Sanusha Naidu, a senior research fellow at the Institute for Global Dialogue, a South African think tank focused on China and Africa, viewed this development as a tangible demonstration of intent. She saw it as a signal to the Global South that challenging the global financial institutional architecture was feasible. In addition to establishing the New Development Bank, BRICS nations have been collaborating on BRICS Pay, a payment system for transactions among BRICS countries without the need to convert local currency into dollars. However, even after 8 years since the NDB's creation, the Development Bank heavily relies on dollars and has faced challenges in obtaining that currency due to sanctions on Russia, one of its founding members. The US dollar accounts for 60% of central bank foreign exchange reserves globally. However, as BRICS has realized the importance of expansion, it can actively work to make the New Development Bank independent of the US dollar. This will be a great victory and a first step toward making financial institutions that do not need Western backing. While discussions about a BRICS currency have gained traction recently, tangible decisions are yet to be made. But the point is, if BRICS wants, it can completely de-dollarize its economy, breaking all strings that make it dependent on the West. Reducing dependence on the dollar offers various advantages, including mitigating the impact of U.S. sanctions and the high costs associated with a strong dollar during global crises like the one experienced in 2020. Furthermore, reducing reliance on the dollar could strengthen the leverage of developing nations. It could be an additional tool in making significant decisions regarding development financing and the role of institutions such as the IMF. In addition to an autonomous financial system, BRICS offers what the Western order is criticized for, which is the either us or them mentality. The core strength of BRICS, consistently emphasized by its members, lies in its flexible approach, unlike that of the West, which gives ultimatum to its allies. While dealing with the West, it's always the with us or against us approach, with no middle ground. In this respect, BRICS offers autonomy and flexibility to states. They can be BRICS members and still have friendly relations with Western nations. The essence is to make countries able to choose what's in their interest. That's why, often, BRICS is not considered a bloc at all, because it does not attach any strings to its members. For instance, engaging in trade within BRICS using local currencies or conducting transactions with the US using the dollar doesn't have to be an either-or scenario. For many countries, it's simply about selecting the method that best suits their interests in specific situations. In essence, BRICS aims to provide alternative economic and diplomatic pathways to nations rather than actively seeking to dismantle the US-dominated model. But this in itself is a new world order that focuses more on individual countries. This concept may be challenging for some individuals, particularly in the West, to comprehend, especially given the current highly polarized state of global politics. As of now, BRICS is a 10-member bloc, with 39 future members standing in line to become a part of the BRICS. This shows the intensity of appeal BRICS possess. It can successfully leverage this appeal, encouraging more countries to join the bloc. Eventually, joining BRICS would ultimately mean countries' willingness to establish a new world order of their own choice, not one being imposed without their consent. Do you believe that more countries will join BRICS to become part of a new world order that will dominate the future? Or do you think that countries would like to stay with the Western bloc? In the comment section right below, share your thoughts on the trend of powers like Saudi Arabia joining hands with BRICS. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We have decided to bring videos on something nobody talks about: African politics, economy, and increasing power. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.